4, we join you today from Storrs, Connecticut, the home of the defending national champion UConn Huskies, ranked number 3 in the country, taking on the Seton Hall Pirates. Big East action today, the conference standings. UConn
started their careers at Seton Hall.
Really? Let's go through that list.
TJ, and let's stop right there. Right now. An eagle. The Pirates go a little.
UConn controls the tip, coming off a 78-54 win over Villanova last Saturday.
Nice slip, which they do beautifully, Bird.
Off the back door, Caravan feeds it for Spencer. Now it's Klingon getting a touch.
And this is what Seton Hall has done a nice job. This is the role play they run beautifully. No fit on Kadari. And now they switch it. This is more like it, I think, with Castle. Good defender.
Post up, isolation.
This game.
Tricky play. Richmond couldn't finish it. Does come away with the offensive rebound. Clears it. Dawes. Nice fake. The jumper goes down. Al Amir, the Big East Freshman of the Year, has to be. He's won the Big East Freshman of the Week 9 times.
Pretty good job getting Klingon a little away. Nice there.
Cutter. Slam upstairs. Rising Castle.
That's what amazes.
Averaging just under 11 points per game. Richmond give it up. Davis trying to take it inside on Caravan. The turnaround is nice.
Well, he has played well. A lot of people think most improved, maybe, his ability. Minutes have gone up. Numbers are up from 9 to, what, 13 or 14?
Versatile player, brings a lot of toughness. Castle probing for 2.
And that's what do? You play Castle or you take the roll guy?
Loyola, Maryland, played at Rutgers last year. Looking to post up Klingon. One-on-one with Bediako.
And they play him straight up.
Klingon couldn't finish it.
Good hustle by, what a pass.
Inside Caravan, and it's Castle. Consecutive weeks in the AP top 5.
Nice look.
The penetration.
Klingon again.
Giving it up. Bediako blocked on the interior. Pushed by Caravan. Find it. Newton, swing it.
But he had the 3.
Now settle in, half court. Newton, 4 triple-doubles.
Nice play.
UConn, they get it inside, and only 3 losses this season for UConn. Richmond denied. Do not go in there on Donovan Klingon.
And the early out, celebrating early here. But Klingon, such a force. 3rd block, huh? Big fella, looming large. Now you got to keep it in play.
7.
And Newton with a real good job, and the curl shoe came off.
Pirates had won 3 in a row, had that snapped against Creighton, blown out on Wednesday night, 85-64. Davis lines it up, bottom, it's a 3.
Again, Kadari didn't want a lob or a pin down like this.
Spencer gives it up for Castle. He got met there, and a foul on Davis. Got him on the arm as Castle made his move to the rim. On Castle, major recruit for Dan Hurley.
He's improved the outside shot. People are testing him at the beginning. What a backcourt that would have been. Then he could fill it up with good passer as well. Nice show again, but see that opening?
Inside, Diarra lays it in, and it's Samson Johnson with the feed.
Well, if you showed
from last year, foot injury cost him the majority of the season. Paint points, 10-2 Huskies.
This kid can drive. Wusu strong.
Gets the roll. Ade Wusu with a chance at a 3-point play.
And didn't show.
A little different. That's later. Free throw bonus for Seton Hall if they can get some consistent offense from the senior. 12-11, UConn.
Again, the 2 early in the show, and that's what they're going to do. That's submitting, coach.
Off the penetration.
Ready.
Nice play by Dre Davis, plus the foul.
And the activity and deployment stung the D's just a little bit.
Davis has good length, so he's not intimidated going inside against
D.
Steele. Davis trying to work his way towards the rim. He gets Dawes involved now, and Seton Hall with a chance to jump in front. Foul called. Dre Davis, that's a pro-type move and mentality.
Contribution more so to society with the kids that were able to.
He has given Seton Hall a major lift in his senior, a whole lot of space to work with.
There's that roll right away by Johnson.
Castle, feed it, Diarra, fires inside, and the layup doesn't go for Samson Johnson, but he is going to the free throw line.
Boy, that was a really good sequence defense style of play, right? Sunogo used to put you in the suitcase and bang.
Johnson is an example of it. You have to re-recruit your kid. Not yet.
No, you're right, though. That's a major issue for coaches.
16-14, Seton Hall. Empty trip there for UConn.
This is his game. Power.
Adewusu couldn't bank it in.
Nice hands by Davis.
And Davis gets inside for the offensive rebound. And
not just throw it up there. Nice inside screen. They had Caravan, didn't find them.
Nice feed inside. The finish, Klingon.
He's so good at that. Anticipates his time.
Spread it. Richmond using the screen from Bediako.
So
the
good
drive. Couldn't finish it with the left hand. Rebound leaks out to Diarra on the move. Diarra cuts towards the rim and corkscrews for two.
How about that confidence?
Kick. Castle back in. Caravan swing. Get a touch for Klingon. They stay at home. Some help. Tough look. Off the ricochet. Controlled by Castle. Newton, the jumper.
And no hand up by Richmond.
Who is just getting over an illness. Freshman from Fredericksburg, Virginia. Steal. Castle. Inside.
You can't afford these opportunities. The length of that pass, no heat on it, nobody stepping to the ball. Bringing it big time at the rim.
Pirates. 8:02 mark of the first half. Bounces inside. Davis draws the foul on Klingon.
Now, we talked about UConn's ability to run some baseline out of bounds. Pretty clever there.
It was a bad career move for Dan.
And his son so close to him.
Used to be at Seton Hall. UConn is up to 59% shooting. Spencer back in.
Klingon right there on that empty side roll.
Klingon.
How about that?
Little baby hook for Donovan Klingon. Great foul on Seton Hall. UConn can add to its lead. Lob it.
And they weren't
Klingon.
ready.
Catch. Layup. No. Tip in. No. Tip in a third time is the charm for Klingon.
And they were going.
Spencer. Can he get on track?
Same play.
Roll man. Klingon creates space. Blocked. Davis got over there. The miss by Klingon and then a foul on Seton Hall.
You can see the traffic.
Fouled. Down shooter at 39% from long range and an 15-2 extended run here for UConn.
Nice split here. Need some offense too.
Richmond, left hand. That is
clever.
Really clever.
And everybody deployed properly away. Tying up, back up, straight man now.
Spencer, 45% shooter from three-point territory. Now it's Caravan back for Spencer. Newton lets it fly. He's fouled in three-point territory.
Goodness. Got a closeout under control.
Isaiah Coleman shoots it well at the line, 80%. We don't need him to score. If he scores, great, but that's not what they necessarily.
Or whatever it is, some concoction.
Dawes knocks down a triple.
The Dawes that refresh.
First shot of the day for Spencer. High one doesn't go. And Adewusu was way off. Spencer, give it up. Cut. Newton denied. Foul on the floor.
Didn't have to foul him. You got the big guy there. They have a lot of game.
Newton brings great instincts. Just a tremendous feed. Inside to Caravan. Richmond had it stripped. Turnover. Scooped up by Spencer.
Tried to cup it in traffic.
Feed it. Newton. Side rim.
The other way should be. They're staying here on the. It's been great for Seton Hall and vice versa.
In your wildest dream that it would become what it has become. Well, the powerhouse. Dan Calandrillo's watching this game going, man.
Danny
really
coaching him. Player of the year, his senior year in the Big East.
The steal by Newton. Newton Euros to the rim. Slam down! It's Slamson Johnson. 37-25. UConn.
And Sanders on the floor, too. He can make a shot. Nice post up. A little short.
Turnaround, air ball, Davis.
Johnson.
Did Johnson hold Bediako, and that's what the officials saw. Defensive presence, just under 2 blocks per game, but an empty. 2:40 to go in the first half.
The activity, you've got a jam to the ball. Got a shortcut cuts. And a little grab on the dribble drive. This bench with quality. This team's going to have a nice opportunity to make another run.
Newton short on the free throw off the miss. Davis trying to push the pace.
You can see Kessel's strength, though.
Davis on a fade. Got it.
He's very good getting a piece of that lane.
At the 10-point lead for the Huskies. We approach 2 minutes to go.
A little pin down by a little late.
Ediako will get called for the foul. The body on Klingon.
Got to give him room in this first half.
He did have 14 points and 7 rebounds.
The game they just went to consistently try and punish the
Caravan for Klingon. One-on-one. Hutchins Everett holding his ground. And a knockaway. Richmond gets it ahead for Davis.
Davis does a good job warding off and finding here.
The layup goes. Jaquan Sanders. Minute to play in the first half.
I've been able to string stops together. Seton Hall.
UConn 1 of 8 from three-point territory.
Look at that.
Banker, bingo for Castle and a foul. Profile that those in the NBA look for.
Must rebound if you're Seton Hall. Got to stay in touch.
Newton one-on-one with Richmond. Now defended by Dawes. Newton, 6 seconds. Dump it inside. Caravan gets the paint points. 1 second left. Toss up Sanders, and that's how the half will end.
And that was all Spencer being active.
And lost in the NIT to Colorado, 65-64.
And they had controlled tempo on that last game. Not as effective here. They finally post up out of the gate, and that's goaltending.
So put 2 on the board. Klingon a little late. Kadari Richmond gets the bucket.
Trying to get guys going. I like that. Slip him into the box. We know how good he is in that lane.
44-31. UConn.
Back screen ball.
Let's feed. Caravan wide open, and Newton. 27 at Campbell. Last loss last year against Xavier. Turnover. Davis lost it. Spencer feed it to the wing.
Extra give back.
Caravan splash.
A mistake.
You know, part of the issue for Seton Hall, you get down in these types of games, they don't shoot threes. Ediako erased by Klingon. Couple of pump fakes, and he gets the banker to go.
Last 3 or 4 trips, though, getting inside. Got to get some stops here.
That is 4 blocks now for Klingon.
Guys cutting through the lane wide open, though.
Got him. Castle possession. Dan Hurley is engaged. Richmond. Hard drive. Blocked again.
Here, Danny saying movement. Everybody without the ball with purpose. And look at the roll for the big guy. Nice help underneath. Kadari.
And a foul.
Offense is actually much better this year.
The other part of that first game.
Practice, it's smooth from deep as well to complement this power game.
And the lead is 20. 3 minutes gone by in this second half. Feed it, corner, Richmond got a 3.
Wow, good to see that. Wusa with the delivery. Going to switch the D here. Make him think a little. This is the matchup. Yep, matchup. Once they start pointing.
Out high, Newton
Nice
feeds
fill.
it. Turn around, it goes for Castle. Fills up the cup.
The flare screen. The center of activity is Klingon. He screens, rescreens, then he rolls.
Spencer forced to give it up. Newton cans it from the outside. It's a downtown hit for Tristan Newton.
And of course, St. John's did the same thing with Rick, and they have stepped up.
But after I admonished you, I wore a white suit, so it made everything better.
Thank God you don't perspire.
58-36 out of the timeout.
Oh, wow.
Snapping a 3 is Ade Wusu.
I watched that timeout. But
UConn is 5 of 6 from the field in the second half to add to its lead, 58-39. Just about 5 minutes gone by.
And for the activity, Spencer Caravan always moving. Look at this dive.
Playing to Caravan with the throwdown. He's joined there by Klingon. So Johnson is back in along with Diarra. Ball fake. Crafty play from Kadari Richmond, getting to the 10 and make things happen for others. Big numbers this year. 16 points, just under 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals per game.
Always active.
Nice. Step in and steal on cue. Richmond will take it to the rim for 2. 6 wingspan. You got Samson Johnson with a 7'5" wingspan. Defensive presence from both.
Then I've got you who never reaches.
We're not going to get into the numbers. Turn around. It goes for Cam Spencer. The lead is 19.
Now, you mentioned Spencer first two. Think of the mistake he's made. Just plays within the system.
Steal. Diarra. He's going to wait for his teammates. Spencer. Got a 3. And averaging 81.3 per game.
Seton really had to keep them down. No question about it. Thor's back in there, maybe light a fire with him. This is where he is good.
Pull up. Richmond sticks it.
Owns that lane. Dense.
So that is 10 turnovers now for Seton Hall.
Nice fill again by Castle in that lane.
Castle the pirouette. Baker goes. Stephon Castle. It's rebounded by Johnson for UConn.
Always looking at Caravan run the floor. What a find by Newton.
Here's Diarra. Newton gets an open look. Bottom. Wow.
Good things happen.
8 assists.
Good.
Another deflection up ahead. Castle is going to take it himself. Castle in the sky.
Kids' defense in high school was just amazing. They could shut people out, and that's how it started here. Defense and rebounding. Boy, if they complemented with talent.
Ade Wusu is fouled.
Kids are the beneficiary of a great home court.
Reps, so made some additions. Just a great facility.
It sure is.
Wusu, we're going to hit the midway point of this second half. Drive denied by Johnson.
It would have been good reaction, too.
Swing. He's got the big, Ade Wusu.
Nice screen, too.
Works it inside around Hutchins Everett for the ball. Shot clock didn't reset when it hit the rim. Now they've rectified it. UConn with the offensive board.
They do a lot of fake blur screens.
Oh, Castle! Big finish!
Good. Turn the corner.
Swing, swing. And Araband spin. Missed it. Clinging. Too easy.
To perfection.
The jumper. Hutchins Everett. No. Rebounded by Castle. Looking to run.
Nobody back. And look at
that. The throwdown. On Wednesday and then at Providence. Out of the timeout. Jaquan Sanders is back in. Sanders gets a look at a corner jump. It's short. Rebound. Davis. Foul call. They got at the line. Let's check in with Tracy.
Of his career, he lost over 5 pounds during his team offensively and defensively in the country.
Yeah, dominant force. He's got an enormous frame. And as mentioned, got hurt in that first meeting against Seton Hall. Obviously played a big role. Couldn't jam it. What a kick.
Look at that rotation. I know it didn't go down, but that's what I like.
Numbers very impressive here this
job for a number of years, and of course Jim Calhoun just raised the roof.
And then Coach joined you on the Big East Network doing games on TV.
Right. Good memory. I guess you studied a lot, huh?
Klingon missed it on the interior. I was a multitasker, Bill.
With the music, he knows every song.
Really? Klingon does. Numbers last year, he was
some points go right to him down low.
Coleman, high arcer, bangs off the back of the rim. Leak out. They look for the break.
Who runs
down the middle? Klingon with the jam.
Caravan's the silent assassin. And Klingon with the
long range. Coleman gets it ahead for Richmond. We're down to 5:35 to play. It's all UConn.
Nice ball.
Head and shoulder fake with the left hand. Kadari Richmond.
Make him mesmerized, can he?
But up for Seton Hall. They have 2 games remaining. They are home for Villanova Wednesday, and then home for DePaul to wrap up the regular season. Upstairs!
Perfection.
Senior day, Cam Spencer made the decision to attend UConn after a strong showing at Rutgers and turned out to be the right call. Euro, bucket doesn't go, but free throws for Isaiah Clint, this lacrosse player. And just think about the kind of that UConn hoped he could do and then some.
Who do you pick
For UConn,
Going to be a good player, too. Great stroke.
Diarra takes it at the big. Castle, flip, gets the bounce. 21 points. Final 3:26. There's Dawes. Splits defenders. He's fouled. Flip.
Anything to motivate.
In Greece.
There's big top three to really score, to be a factor.
Coleman. They show a double, and Coleman drives. Tough angle, and he's fouled on the play. Pass to Creighton. Snapped a 3-game winning streak. So Seton Hall came in to this. Teams are going to have high seeds in the NCAA tournament. Seton Hall is in.
Not a good performance by their standards.
Rumaglu. 10 to shoot. Ball to the cup. Put some English on it. Solomon Ball.
You know he can shoot. A little play on words. Andrews up, as you could anticipate.
Andrew Hurley, honored prior to the game, senior day, son of head coach Dan Hurley. Banker, no, but a
Tribune knows how to cope with some of. Forget how good a player he was, and how proud mom and dad.
Hall. And so is Ngoga. Ball, jumper, off. Rebound. Couldn't be put down, but free throws coming. 0.3, chance to crack 90 here based on these free throw attempts.
Have you been an authority in that particular area? You have a situation that wants to go again. Oops.
Hurley lost it for a moment because it was tipped. Could go back and get it. Hurley.
Oh, he's got a chance here.
The drive. He's fouled. Hurley going to the free throw line.
Defensively on a string.
It was effective. It was.
He knew what he was doing.
Daddy knows best.
He will never forget that moment.
Step in. Johnson trying to scoop it up. Knocked around. Out of bounds. Seton Hall's going to retain with 20.
Knowing you got a team coming in that really needs a ball game, a win. They took care of business early.
Revenge game for UConn. They take care of business. UConn, outright Big East regular season champions. Dan Hurley and the Huskies looking good as we get ready for the madness.
Boy, talk about turning it up at the right time of year.
First outright title since 1999.